Hi guys, I wanted to make a video for you to show you me putting these teeth in like I showed you I was going to do earlier. I had those more or less come out because the powder was done with. This powder doesn't last very long, for me at least. I don't know if it's something I'm doing or maybe I'm moving my tongue around because my tongue still just does whatever it wants. I'm not going to talk very much without these in just because it's kind of hard to understand me. I did use this, and I'll explain more. I used this to clean my teeth before I did this. But I'm going to put these in water. I'm going to put your Fixident on there, and then we're going to pop them on my mouth. Pop them in, I'm sorry. And then we'll talk some more afterwards. So here's the tops. I just got some water over here to the side. So wring those out just a little bit. And I got a towel underneath me. Probably a little hard to see there. Here, let's see if I can move this back for you. There we go. You can see what's going on now. Alright. So here's the Fixodent powder. And I was told by my dentist I could use this, and that's why I am using it. Earlier when I took these out, my top was actually bothering me a lot. So when I got them out of my mouth, this stuff was like really slimy up in my actual gums and stuff. So like 24/7 use, I wouldn't suggest this. But I do want to make a video to show you guys this. It's the only adhesive I can use. Let me do this and we'll talk some more, okay? So I got some in here. It's a little crazy all over the place. I'm just going to sprinkle it a little bit. I'm going to knock it off to the side pretty easily because I don't want anything happening to my denture. Here it is after I've knocked it off. It's wet still a little bit. I'm going to pop these in. There you go. Now bottoms. Wet. Comes out a little crazy. Sprinkle it off. My mouth is a little swollen from not wearing these for a second. So beware. A little sore. I did not put any Orajel in before I did this. Alright. So now we're going to put these suckers in. Upside down. So I already sound weird. My bite's a little off now. I think it's because I had my mouth swelled up a little bit. I took them out because the glue came off and then I was waiting to make this video. I definitely suggest you put an Orajel in before you do this, just because the gums, like just on your gums, is going to be sore. Okay, sorry about that. So they was hurting so bad that I actually had to go grab my Orajel, and I just left them out, and I'm going to try again. So I'm going to re-get it wet. I've left them out for a while, so this could go bad again. Just letting you guys know. My mouth swelled pretty quick, so having them out for about half an hour and then now I'm trying to make this, it's just really difficult for me. smells a lot better than what it was. That orgeat is a lifesaver. I can taste the blood in my mouth though. Just saying. It doesn't feel the best. Orgeat numbs the pain a little bit though. Still sound weird. I think the last time I put them in, I put a little too much. Because I had gooey, like big chunks of glue in there. So I'm just trying to do like a line across that. I'm going to hold it just a little bit longer than I did last time. Because whenever I paused it, they was like just still falling out of my mouth. So I think they're in there. The best they're going to get right now. Like I said, my mouth is a little swollen again. So I actually sound worse than I did. Which is normal. If you're not icing your face, you're going to have swelling. This is part of it. Which after I get done, I'm going to be putting ice on my face for sure. I'll set this water to the side. And the best you can understand me, we're going to try to talk about some stuff here. That's the orgeat I use. It's just normal orgeat. I put it all on my gums, not the actual extraction sites. Because if you did that, it could burn. I don't know. I'm not trying to do it. This is a polydent that I clean my teeth with. Sorry. Like I said, it's so difficult to talk right now. I did not like this one compared to the other one I used that I got in that box. This one is blue. And I don't know if I put too much on there or what. But this stuff would not come out my dentures. Like, I scrubbed and scrubbed, washed, scrubbed, washed, scrubbed. It took forever to get it out. And I mean, it was in every crease of those teeth. Not the funnest. So after I finally got it out, here's the teeth. This is a little off. The swelling is still there, so they're going to be a little offset right now. But I wanted to make this video because earlier I tried making a video and I lost it. It just stopped recording on me about my blender, how it actually works, and what I did to be able to eat. So this is legit chicken tenders, and all I did was just ripped it up in pieces. So that way my blender can actually chop it up all the way, which I've not tried it with a big chunk of tender, so it could chop it up by that. I don't know. I thought it'd be easier just ripping up a little bit and letting it just grind it into little small pieces. So I got this that covers up the blade so you don't get cut. You just take that off there. You just put this upside down. Screw it onto here. Maybe line it up. And you gotta be a little tough on it because you want these lines to meet up. 2 red lines right there. Let them suckers line up. And then you're gonna push, your button on the bottom. Ready? Turn that off, and then you're good to go. So you got your little tiny pieces of chicken right here, all blended up.
Alright guys, sorry about that. I ended up having to go off camera for just a minute. My teeth started bothering me again. I didn't take them out this time. I just kind of sat there for a minute, pushed them down a little more. The swelling is actually pretty bad right now, just from having them out. So my bottom's actually not sticking at all from that Fixodent now, and that's due to the swelling. Like, it was working okay, but definitely works better up here on the top. But the bottom, since I don't have a palette, it just keeps moving, which is fine. I don't care really, to be honest. Just a little irritating when you're talking. But here's the blender, like I was talking about before. There's the sharp blades. I'm going to cover this back up again. I'll wash it in a minute. And we're going to, sorry about that, I got a notification my phone was dying on me. Show you what this chicken looks like. Now this is the little ground up pieces of chicken that I did. Put it in my blender and chopped it all up. Had some barbecue and ketchup that I used earlier. And these are all fine little tiny pieces. I think this blender is actually pretty good. So here's the little pieces from it. I mean, it's literally like fine like pieces of sugar almost. So it's going to be really easy to actually eat. Sorry about that. Need a drink. Now this stuff right here is pretty fine. What I do is put it on my tongue and then slowly swallow. So like I said, right now I cannot chew. So as you see, that was pretty easy. I made a little bit of mess on my lap though, because this stuff's so fine, and I don't really use a spoon or anything for it, to be honest. So there's that. This is the mashed potatoes. Obviously it's already mashed. There's no need to put it in the blender. But I just get a little bit of this on my spoon. I actually use my teeth a little bit as a grab and go. Like, my top is staying in place still, but the bottoms kind of move around. So if you had dentures, you know that's kind of just moving around all over the place. But if you haven't had dentures and you're getting ready to, your tongue plays a big role on keeping, on keeping that bottom denture down. So you just kind of just like use your tongue and push it down a little bit on the back plate, on the back, I don't know what to call it, the back little bit of the denture. So like I said, the Fixident is not keeping the bottoms in, and it was like that earlier too. It held them for just a little bit, but not a long time. It's just moving all over the place. So that's more or less what I was wanting to show you guys. I just want to show you the blender, me put my teeth in, using the Fixident, taking a drink out of my cup. I don't know if I'll be able to eat this any quicker or easier this way. That was a little more complicated, to be honest. My bottom denture came up a lot from that spoon. So I'll probably have to take my bottom denture out and get all them little pieces of chicken out of my gums, because I don't want to get infection. Neither do you. I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Just show you guys. I'm not going to use any paste or anything on this. I'm literally just going to dunk them in the water and get rid of the little pieces of chicken that might be in the actual gum, or the denture, I mean. Really, I only see this little piece right here, actually, to be honest. I don't see anything else actually in the denture, but I'm going to do this anyways. And I I don't feel any in my actual gums, to be honest. But just to show you guys, like I said, this did have Fixodent in it. It doesn't now. I just put that thin layer on it. But a second ago, when I had it filled, it was too much. Like, it was just gooey. Almost like you're putting the adhesive, like gel stuff in your mouth, which I've not used before. But videos I've seen, people put the gel in and just leaves this nasty, like, residue type stuff on it, and you're going to pick it out of your mouth. That's how it was earlier when I took my teeth out. I had this nasty residue, not only on my top, like on my actual extraction sites. And that honestly was the most painful thing I've experienced so far. Just because I had to take more or less like a baby wipe and rub my extraction sites to try to get that gel gunk off of it. I put too much Fixident, I'm pretty sure, on those because it was disgusting. So, like I said, right now, the bottom's not going to have anything in them, just because it keeps popping out anyways. The top, I like having the Fixident, just because it gives it a little more secure. If I don't have any powder in it, it just keeps flopping around everywhere. So, there you go. If you have any suggestions, you're more than welcome to leave them for me. If you guys have any questions, you can ask. Like I said, I just now got these dentures. This is more or less like I had the 24-hour appointment today. I had an adjustment done on it, and then this is what it looks like now. The Fixident's okay for a temporary hold, but I definitely wouldn't like go on a long stroll and think your teeth are going to stay in. I keep trying to use my tongue to hold it in place, and it's just not happening. It's doing its own thing. But thank you for watching my video, and I'll get back with you guys as soon as I make my next video. Thank you. Bye.